Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to GCA as we get started and get underway here on the bump for the Knights is Nate Harrells. He puts one in for strike, swinging away. And let me mute this other mic here so that's not going back and forth to you there. 0-1 the count as Harrell comes set, pitch home. And another healthy cut comes up empty, 0-2 the count. Once again, doing play-by-play and announcing duties today, so you may hear me doing a little bit of both. Nate's battery mate behind the plate, Ethan Bear. And he pops that one up. Sawyer gives chase, just can't come up with it. Foul ball. Count remains 0-2 at first base for the Knights, Wesley Weaver. Second base, Patrick Price. Third base, Sawyer Brown. And shortstop, Blake Sutton. Moving left to right, Carter Brown in the left. In center field, Gavin Harris. In right field, rounding things off, Titus Jones. Barrels that one up to Wesley on the first base side. Just rose foul. And Avery will live to see another hit. Avery digs back in, 0-2 count, pitch home. Barrels at 2, Wesley Weaver puts a foot on it, and right there. With one away, now batting number 5, the third baseman, Darren. So 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up the third baseman for the Warriors, number 5, Darren, as he digs in from the right side. Lefty-righty matchup here. Healthy cut comes up empty on the outside. 0-1's the count.
Kendall said he wouldn't help you call the varsity game.
The 0-1 offer from Harrell. That'll miss outside, and that'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here in Greenville. A lot of sporting events going on here in GCA today. Got 2 girls soccer games going on, 2 boys baseball games. Varsity takes on Southside after the middle school game here. Also have Chula's Chula's taco truck. Excuse me, I'm gonna get it here in a minute. That'll miss inside, 2-1 to count. Quesadilla Thursday here at GCA. Come on out. We've got the food trucks here. Plenty of sports action. The 2-1 offer from Harrell. And just missed outside. And that'll work it to a 3-1 count. So 3 balls, 1 strike as Darren digs back in from the right side. The pitch home. That'll stay high and outside for ball 4, and Darren draws the base on balls. Now batting number 3, the catcher, Elijah. So with a runner at first, 1 away, and runner's gone. He'll step off, throw to second. They've got him in a rundown, or was it a dead ball? And they're going to call a balk here. Not sure he was ever set on the mound, but they're going to call the balk here, and that'll send the runner to second. So that'll put the first Southside runner in scoring position as Harrell comes set. Elijah in on the right side, takes a look at the runner. Pitch home, sails high and outside for a ball, 1-0's the count.
You know, you've seen that because I just stand in the gym. In the gym lobby, they got that roll-up metal.
Takes a look at the runner. The pitch home.
And you can mount it.
That'll miss low, kick away. That'll send the runner to third, and Ethan will eat that one.
That'd be too hard. That roll-up, and it's not big. I think that'd be a Travis question. You know,
2-0 to count here, 1 away. Southside threatening with a runner 90 feet away. The pitch home misses high for ball 3. 3-0 count. Hitters count here to Elijah.
I never thought Travis would be up there. He gave us this door, right? Or did you get that? He got us this door.
The 3-0. Healthy cut comes up empty for the ceremonial 3-0 strike 1. Harrell looking to dig back out of this one. The 3-1 offer. And that'll miss outside for ball 4. That puts runners on the corners with Oakley coming to the plate. Now batting number 15, the pitcher, Oakley. Runners on the corners, 1 away here as Harrell looks to find his groove. Runner with a good lead at first. Nobody holding him on. He will probably take off on the first pitch. And that'll just miss outside, up and out, 1-0 to count. Runner advances to second on the defensive end difference, and that puts two Southside runners in scoring position. 1-0 to count here. And that'll sell high and inside as Harold's struggling to find the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch home. That'll catch the outer half for a strike. 2-1's the count. The 2-1 offer from Harold. That's in there for strike 2 on the outer half. So Nate looks to crawl back and sit this one down. The 2-2. Healthy cut, comes up empty, 2 away. With 2 away, that'll bring up number 16, the right fielder, Jackson. So Southside still threatening 2 runners on here, second and third. Avery at third, Darren at second. That one in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Healthy cut, but comes up empty. And got him in a 0-2 hole as Nate looks to get out of a jam here early on in the early goings of the game. The 0-2. Sells high, tried to get him to chase. He laid off of it. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 offer. And healthy cut for strike 3. They leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Greenville. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. Leading things off for the Knights here in the bottom of the first. Number 11, Sawyer Brown digs in and takes a strike on the outer half. 0-1's the count. I thought I had that turned off. Let's turn that back off. Here we go. Trying to do too much at once. Pitching for the Southside Warriors is Oakley. His 0-1 offer gets the call. 0-2 the count. First base for the Warriors is Avery. Second base is Isaiah. Third base is Darren. Shortstop Johnny. Moving left to right. Easton's in left. Center field is Brody. And rounding things off with Jackson in right field for the Warriors. That'll miss inside. 1-2's the count. As the Where It chants come out. Knights were able to get out of it with 2 stranded on third and second in the top of the first. Pops that up, fouls it back, and that'll go out of play.
I almost could have caught that through the door.
So foul ball, 1-2 the count. Sawyer digs back in. Gavin Harris awaits on deck. Pitch on. Misses outside, tried to corner and missed. And that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on. And fouls that off to stay alive. Working the outer half there. Again, we have varsity baseball at 6 o'clock tonight here at GCA. Chula's Taco Truck out here serving dinner. That'll miss outside, and he's worked it from 0-2 to a full count. Sawyer takes a breath, digs back in from the right side. Righty-righty matchup here. The payoff pitch. That'll sail high, and he'll draw the leadoff base on balls. Now batting, number 13, the center fielder, Gavin Harris. Gavin will dig in from the left side. Righty-lefty matchup. Speed on first with Brown getting his lead. First baseman Avery holding him on and barrels that up in between the 3-4 hole. That'll get through for a base hit in past the right fielder. And Sawyer's going to turn on the gas as he comes around third. They're going to send him home. Gavin going to third. And they will hold him up there at third. Now batting, number 16, the pitcher, Nate Harrell. So Gavin Harris with the single error that will put the Knights up by 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. That pitch misses high, 1-0's the count. Knights jump out in front here in Greenville. The 1-0, that'll catch the outer half for a strike. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oakley looks in, gets his sign from his battery mate behind the plate. He comes set. The 1-1 offer. Barrels that up to the third baseman, takes the hop, fires across the field, and gets the out. 1 away. Now batting, number 14, your catcher, Ethan Baer.
Middle school girls, 27 minutes left, 2-2 game.
So middle school soccer tied up 2-2 with 27 minutes left in the second, is it half period? I don't do soccer. Half. That'll miss low and outside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Knights threatening with Gavin Harris dancing 90 feet away off third. As Ethan digs back in, Avery takes a look. He comes set. The pitch home. And that'll sail high and inside. 2-0's the count. The 2-0 offer. And that'll miss low for ball 3. 3-0 to count. So hitter's count here for Baer as he digs back in. The first baseman, Wesley Weaver, awaits on deck. Pitch home. That's going to miss outside. Kick away. Gavin thought about it, but he's going to hold up. And that'll put runners on the corners. Now batting, the first baseman, number 10, Wesley Weaver. Wesley digs in from the right side. 1 out, runners on the corners. Got to imagine Bear will be off on the pitch. And he is. Pitch misses outside. They throw it down to second. And not in time. Gavin's going to come home. Throws it home, not in time. And that will plate the run. So 2-0 the count, or excuse me, 2-0 the score here in the bottom of the first. 1-0 the count to Weaver. Pitch home. This is low and outside. 2-0's the count. Blake Sutton due up for the Knights. Pitcher taking a long look at Ethan at second as the shortstop Johnny checks in behind him. Oakley toes the rubber. He comes set. Pitch home. And caught the inner half, says Blue. 2-1's the count. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Runner in scoring position at second. Barrels that up, left side, could be trouble as it looks to drop, and it's fair into no man's land. Ethan will scamper down to third, and that'll bring up Blake Sutton. Now batting, the shortstop, number 8, Blake Sutton. So runners on the corners once again. 1 out as Weaver takes off. That one misses low for a ball. He'll take second on the defensive end difference. 1-0's the count. So 1 ball, no strike. 2 Knights on the diamond. And kind of stepped out a little bit there. Pulled the trigger, came up empty. 1-1's the count. Righty-lefty matchup here. The 1-1 barrels it up, left side, gonna fall harmlessly fouls. It'll stay in the park, but that'll move the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sutton digs back in, the 1-2. And that'll miss low, and that'll even the count, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on here in the bottom of the first. 2-0 the score. Knights looking to add to the lead. The pitch. That's going to miss outside. Full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. They have space at first. 1 away. And the payoff pitch. That's going to hit him, and that'll be a dead ball foul. As he takes the hit by pitch, that'll load the bases. Now batting, the second baseman, number 2, Patrick Price. Patrick Price digs in from the right side. Bases juiced here in the bottom of the first. 1 away. Oakley comes set. He delivers. The ball misses high. 1-0's the count. So 1 ball, no strikes. The left fielder, Carter Brown, awaits on deck. The 1-0. That sails high and inside, kicks out of the glove. Not far enough away for Ethan to advance home. 2-0 the count. So 2 balls, no strikes here at GCA. Runners with their lead, infield playing in. Barrels that up, foul and out of play.
Oh, that was a soccer field.
And that'll bring the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 offer. And that misses low for a ball. That'll bring the count. 3 balls, 1 strike here in Greenville. So 3-1 the count, bases juice, nowhere to put him. One away here in the bottom of the first. And that'll catch the outer half for a strike. So back-to-back batters with full count here for Oakley as he looks to get out of a jam here. Full count, one away. Pitch home, and that'll miss behind him. 4-4, that'll walk in another run. Now batting your left fielder, number 15, Carter Brown. And time will be called. And after a meeting of the minds, we get back to it. Bases juiced, run walked in, 3-0 your new score here in Greenville. The pitch barrels up by Carter Brown. That'll drop for a base hit into right field. That'll plate one, and they'll hold everybody up station to station. And Carter Brown with the big hit. Now batting your right fielder, number 17, Titus Jones. And a little equipment malfunction here as we work to get the weight off the bat here. Titus digs in from the right side. One out. Bases are still juiced. 4-0 your new score here in Greenville. Oakley comes set and delivers. That'll miss outside. Kick away. And Blake says he's coming home, and he will plate on the pass ball. And that'll increase the score 5-0 here in the bottom of the first. That'll be a ball, 1-0 the count here to Titus. Top of the lineup, Sawyer Brown awaits on deck. Titus digs in from the right side. Oakley toes the rubber, steps off, throws over to third. Patrick makes it back just in time. Darren holding down the hot corner for Southside. Puts the tag on him as he touches the bag. 1-0 the count here. Oakley delivers. That'll sail high and get past. Patrick's coming. Throw not in time. That'll plate. And 6-0 your score here in Greenville. 2 balls, no strikes here to Titus with a runner on third. That is Carter Brown with the RBI single earlier. Oakley looks in, comes set. The 2-0 offer. Sell high and inside for ball 3. No action in the Southside bullpen. And 3-0 to count here. Oakley doing a good job. He's getting the full count. Just unable to finish the at-bat. The 3-0. That'll miss outside, and that'll draw a walk for Titus. That'll put runners on the corners. Now batting the third baseman, number 11, Sawyer Brown. 17 minutes left in the middle school girls soccer game. 3-all the score. Titus takes off, and he'll go back to first on the foul ball. 0-1 the count here to Sawyer. Sawyer being aggressive at the plate. Oakley toes the rubber, takes a look at Carter at third and at Titus at first. He comes set, one away here in the bottom of the first. The 0-1 offer. Barrels that up. Shortstop says he's got it. Ranges in. Can't come up with the ball as it drops. And I would score that a base hit. Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Gavin Harris. That will load the bases. Carter Brown at third, Titus Jones at second, and Sawyer Brown at first as Gavin swings through it, comes up empty. 0-1 the count here. So no balls, one strike. Bases juiced here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch home. Barrels that up to the second baseman. Southside's going to go take the sure out at 1. That will plate a run. So 2 outs, and that will bring up Nate Harrell. Now batting your pitcher, number 16, Nate Harrell. Pitch misses high. Titus thinks about it. He'll go back, and Sawyer about gets jammed up in between short and second as he scampers back to second base. Runners at second and third. Pitch home. And that'll catch the outer half for a strike. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oakley comes set, the 1-1 offer. And drops on the outer half for a strike. As Harrell didn't like that pitch, lets it go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. That'll hit the plate and pop over. That will plate another run as Titus Jones comes home. And count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third, represented by Sawyer Brown. Nate Harrell at the plate, righty-lefty matchup. Oakley looks in, gets his sign, he comes set. And the 2-2 offer. Just missed inside, and that works it to a full count. Full count, Oakley comes set, the payoff pitch. That'll sell outside for ball 4. Now batting the catcher, number 14, Ethan Bear. Ethan will dig in from the right side. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Oakley steps towards first to move Harrell back to first. The pitch home. Ethan barrels it up, left field. Left fielder ranges in. He'll make the grab for out number 3. They put up 8. We go to the top of the second. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. Welcome back, fans, as we go to the top of the second. Knights jump out to an 8-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Nate Harrell still towing the rubber, and first pitch will be a hit by pitch for the shortstop, number 9, Johnny, as he'll trot down to first. And that will bring up the center fielder, number 6, Brody. Now batting the center fielder, number 6, Brody. Johnny makes his way to first. He'll get his lead. Weaver holding him on. First pitch, healthy cut from Brody, comes up empty, 0-1 the count. Harrell, who struggled a little bit in the first, is able to get it towards the end and leave 2 stranded. Seems to be on point so far. The 0-1 catches the outer half, 0-2 the count. Runner still at first. Weaver holding him on. The 0-2 offer. Pops it up. It's going foul. And we'll be out of play. 0-2 the count. Nate looks in, gets a sign, checks the runner at first. The 0-2 misses outside. 1-2 the count. Tried to get him to chase. He held up on from it. The 1-2 offer. Healthy cut, comes up empty. Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Isaiah. Isaiah will dig in from the right side, 1 away. First pitch catches the outer half for a strike. 0-1's the count. Number 9, the shortstop, Johnny, still dancing off of first. Weaver holding him on over there. Harrell comes set and delivers. Healthy cut, just comes up empty. 0-2. The 0-2 offer. And sits him down on 3 pitches. Now with 2 away, that'll bring up your left fielder, number 8, Easton. Easton will dig in from the right side, runner at first, 2 away. That'll miss high, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Pops it up, it's going to go foul and out of play. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike here in Greenville. So we welcome all the Knights fans and all the Warrior fans to today's broadcast for middle school baseball here in Greenville. Harrell comes set. The 1-1 offer. Sells high for a ball. Bear thought about the throw down to first. Holds on to it. 2-1's the count. Top of the lineup due up for the Warriors. And a pitch home. Barrels it up, drops, fires across the field from Blake for out number 3. Welcome back as we go to the bottom of the second. 8-0 your score here in Greenville. First pitch from Oakley. It'll miss outside. 1-0's the count. Wesley Weaver leading things off for the Knights here in the top of the second, or bottom of the second, excuse me. Oakley looks into his battery mate, gets his call. He comes set. The 1-0. Just missed the outer half. 2-0 to count. Oakley trying to dial in to catch that outer half and get the call. The 2-0. And he was swinging for the fence on that one. Went down and chased it. Come up empty. The 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. Ball sails high and outside. 3-0, or excuse me, 3-1 the count. Hitters count here for Weaver. It's Blake Sutton, the shortstop, due up. Pitch home. And he was looking for the fence on that one as he comes up empty. Worked it to a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oakley comes set for the payoff pitch. And chases that one outside. Comes up empty, 1 away. Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Blake Sutton. Sutton digs in from the left side, righty-lefty matchup. Barrels that up, center field, could be trouble. Center fielder on the run, makes the grab for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Patrick Price. Patrick Price will dig in from the right side. 2 up, 2 down. Go the Knights thus far. As Oakley still towing the rubber for the Southside Warriors. Looks in, gets his sign. And the pitch home. Ball sails high. Good frame by the catcher. Didn't get the call. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Misses low, 2-0 to Patrick Price. Carter Brown's on deck. Knights looking for a little 2-out magic here. The third baseman comes in, plays the grass. That'll catch the outer half for a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away here in the top of the, or excuse me, bottom of the second. And the pitch home. And gets the call again as that one locked Patrick up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the second. Nobody on. The pitch sails high, didn't chase it. Oakley was looking for that one to break a little sooner. And a full count. Price digs back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Barrels it up to the third baseman. Good backhand. Stops, falls, fires across his chest. And pulls the first baseman off the bag. And good run by Patrick Price. Now batting the left fielder, number 15, Carter Brown. So 2 outs, 1 runner on. And Carter digs in from the left side. Carter 1 for 1 on the day. Swings through that one, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. Oakley comes set. The 0-1 offer. And just misses high and inside. That'll even the count, 1-1. Patrick dances off of first. The Warriors' first baseman holding him on, and Patrick will trot down to second. That pitch missed outside. 2-1 the count here. And that'll miss inside, 3-1. Hitters count here to Brown. With Patrick dancing off a second. Patrick and the shortstop for the Warriors having a conversation. Talking about grades, I don't know. Barrels that up into center field. Could be trouble. It'll drop. Carter Brown goes 2 for 2 on the day. Patrick thinks about it and holds up right there. Now batting the right fielder, number 17, Titus Jones. Titus Jones digs in from the right side. Runners on the corners, 2 away. That one catches the inner half for a strike. 0-1 the count. Top of the lineup, Sawyer Brown awaits on deck. The 0-1. And that goes right down Broadway. 0-2 the count. So no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch home. And comes up empty, swings through it, and out. They leave 2 stranded. We go to the top of the 3rd. You're watching Knights Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We go to the top of the 3rd, 8-0 your score here in Greenville. Top of the lineup due up for the Warriors as the first baseman, number 2, Avery, steps in from the left side. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Nate Harrell still towing the rubber. That ball misses high and outside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Defensive alignment for the Knights, I believe, remains the same from what I can see. The 1-0 offer. Barrels that up. Right side. Patrick on the run. And did he make the grab? He did for out number 1. Now batting number 5, the 3rd baseman, Darren. So a diving catch by Patrick Price behind first base puts away the first batter. Second batter comes up, healthy cut, but comes up empty. Nobody on, 1 away. Darren digs in for the Warriors. Here comes the 0-1, just a bit outside. Tried the corner and missed. 1-1's the count. The 1-1. And healthy cut. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch home. Barrels that up, left side. That's going to drop for a base hit. He's thinking 2, makes the turn, stumbles a little at first, stumbles again, and that'll send him back to first. At the base hit puts him on with 1 away. Now batting number 3, the catcher, Elijah. Southside with some fight. They put a runner at first, 1 away. Weaver holding him on. Harold looking in, getting his sign from Bear behind the plate. Pick attempt to first, just gets back. Harold's got his sign. He comes set. And the pitch home. Ball misses outside. 1-0. And that one sailed away from him. Runner takes off to second, and they're going to let him have that on the defensive indifference. 2-0 the count now to Elijah. Southside with a runner in scoring position. Shortstop Blake Sutton checks in behind him. Harold comes set. Pitch home. Catches the outer half for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chase that one on the outside. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 offer. Breaking ball drops in there. Nasty pitch for out number 2. Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Oakley. So with 2 away and a runner at second here in the top of the 3rd. Harold delivers on the outer half, just misses. 1-0's the count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Ball sails high, 2-0. That ball had some run on it, just caught the outer half, 2-1. The right fielder, Jackson, due up on deck for the Southside Warriors. The 2-1. Just missed. 3-1 hitters count here to Oakley. Harold looks in, gets his sign. Sutton covering the bag at second. And that'll catch the outer half. Full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Pitch home. And sits him down. They leave 1 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching Knights baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. Bottom of the third we go, 8-0 your score. Leading things off for the Knights. Number 11, Sawyer Brown, as he swings through that one for a strike. I'm going to get this volume correct here at one point on this thing. Here we go. Now pitching for the Southside Warriors, number 9, Johnny comes in to pitch. That sends the pitcher, Oakley, to second base and sends Isaiah from second over to shortstop. And that should be the only defensive changes for Southside. The 1-1. That ball sails high, 2-1 the count. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. Johnny toes the rubber, looks in, gets his sign. He comes set. The 2-1 offer. Barrels it up to the third baseman, gets through the backhand, and he'll reach on the E5. Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Gavin Harris. So leadoff runner on for the Knights as Gavin Harris digs in from the right side, or excuse me, left side. So righty-lefty matchup here. Brown with a good lead at first. And the pitch home. Ball sails inside, 1-0 to count. The 1-0. Barrels it up. This will go foul down the first baseline, and that'll even the count, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 runner on, no outs. First baseman holding Sawyer Brown. Pitch home. Foul tipped into the mitt, 1-2. Harris just pulling his head out a little bit at the end. Unable to make contact. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnny takes a look at Brown dancing way off of first. Pick over to first, not in time as he makes it back in time. The 1-2. Barrels it up to Oakley at second, looking to turn 2. He'll toss it to second, and did he get him? He's going to call him safe. He was off the bag. Now batting the pitcher, number 16, Nate Harrell. Runners at first and second with Sawyer Brown at second. Gavin Harris at first. Nathan Harrell digs in from the left side. Righty-lefty matchup as Eastcare flies over. That'll miss high for a ball. 1-0's the count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Johnny takes a look at the runner at second. Brings it inside, just misses low and inside. 2-0. Varsity baseball due up after the middle school game here. We'll have that live on the Two Dad Sports Network. You hit that like and subscribe. You'll be notified when we go live here. The 2-0 offer. Breaking ball stays high. Hitter's count here to Harrell. 3-0. And the 3-0 offer. And he draws ball 4. Now batting, number 14, your catcher, Ethan Bear. Ethan Bear due up in the box. He'll bat from the right side. Sawyer Brown advances to third. He's 90 feet away. Gavin Harris at second. And Nate Harrell at first. And just misses the outer corner. 1-0 the count here to Bear. The 1-0 offer. Fouls that back and out of play. That'll even the count, 1-1. Girls soccer going on over here. I believe the middle school girls just finished up. Varsity girls are getting underway if they're not already underway. Still got varsity baseball after the middle school game here. The 1-1. That'll catch the outer half, says Blue. 1-2 the count. Bases juiced with no outs here for the Warriors. Knights looking to add to the lead. The 1-2. Ball sails high. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bear digs back in. Johnny checking the runner at second. First, comes set. Pitch. Full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Bases juiced, nowhere to put him. Southside looking for an out here. And the payoff pitch. And he chases one up and in. Comes up empty. 1 away. Now batting your first baseman, number 10, Wesley Weaver. Weaver will dig in from the right side with bases loaded. That'll miss. Kick away. Sawyer's coming home. And that'll plate another run. And the other 2 runners advance to third and second. 9-0 your new score here in Greenville. Wesley digs back in. 1-0 to count. And the pitch home. This is outside. 2-0. And the 2-0 offer. A healthy cut. Pulls his head out. Comes up empty. So 1 out, 2-1 the count here. And that'll miss behind him. Gavin's thinking about it. He's coming. Play at the plate. And just slides in. And they'll move the score 10-0 here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Probably had a chance at an out there. Just a little slow getting the ball tossed in. Weaver digs back in. 3 balls, 1 strike. And catches the outer half. That works it full. Nate Harrell dancing 90 feet away off third. Second and first open. Full count here to Weaver. Pitch home. That'll sail inside. He'll draw the walk. Now batting the shortstop, number 8, Blake Sutton. Blake Sutton digs in from the left side. Righty-lefty matchup. Runners on the corners. 1 away. Johnny comes set. Delivers. Barrels that up to Oakley at second. Good backhand. Drops it. Tosses to second. Gets the out. Looking for 2. And pulls him off the bag. But that will play to run. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Now batting your second baseman, number 2, Patrick Price. Runner at first, represented by Blake Sutton. And strike called inside, kicks away. Blake takes off to second. And that puts another Knight in scoring position. 11-0 here in the bottom of the third with 2 away. 0-1 the count. Carter Brown due up. He's on deck, swinging a hot bat so far today. The 0-1. Steps off. That'll move the runner back to second. Second baseman Oakley holding Harrell on. He'll bounce off. Pitch home. Barrels it up. Foul down the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Pitcher comes set, the 0-2. That sails high and inside for a ball. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 offer. Just short. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the third. Left fielder playing the grass. First baseman playing back. Second baseman Oakley holding Harrell. He'll bounce off, pitch home. Misses outside, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pitch home. And sits him down looking. First pitch in from the Knights is a fouled off by number 16, the right fielder Jackson for Southside. Now pitching for the Knights, number 8, Blake Sutton. Wesley Weaver moves to third. Sawyer Brown takes over shortstop duties. Gavin Harris to second. Swing and a miss comes up empty, 0-2 the count. And Nathan Harrell takes over first base duties. Left field is still Carter Brown, and I'm not sure on center and right. Can't see that far from where I am. Catches the outer half for strike 3. 1 away. Now batting your pitcher for Southside, number 9, Johnny. Johnny digs in from the right side. Harrell still towing the rubber. That misses outside. 1-0's the count. Here in the top of the fourth, 11-0 the score here in the middle school game. Varsity still due to play. That'll miss low, 2-0 to count. The 2-0 offer. Ball sails high, 3-0. The 3-0 offer. Just catches the outside for the ceremonial 3-0 strike one. Pitch home. And that'll stay high. And that'll draw the base on balls, and that'll put a runner at first with one away. And time called as we're going to have a courtesy runner here for the pitcher. Sutton takes a look at the runner at first. Harrell holding him on. The pitch home. Misses inside, kicks away to the back. Runner, slow jump. They'll let him have second. 1-0 the count here. Sawyer holding the runner at second. He'll throw to Sawyer. Did he get him? No. Got the hand in under the tag. And got him that time as he came off the bag. 2 away. Heads up baseball by Sawyer Brown at second, sticking with the play. 2 outs, nobody on. Healthy cut by Brody comes up empty. 0-1 to count. The 0-1. Foul tipped into the mitt. 0-2 the count. And the 0-2 offer. Tried the corner and missed. Came up a little. Missed the outside corner. That one got away from him. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. And comes up empty. 4, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 11-0 the score here. First pitch misses high, second pitch misses. 2-0 the count. Carter Brown swinging a hot bat, 2-2 on the day so far. As he watches that one, misses low and away, 3-0. Way ahead in the count here. And the 3-0 offer. Catches the outer half for the ceremonial 3-0 strike one. And he'll draw ball 4 as he trots down to the first base line. And that'll bring up number 7 for the Knights. Numbers all right. Nathan Warren digs in from the right side, takes a strike on the outer half. Now batting, number 7, Nathan Warren. Oh, 0-1 the count here. Carter Brown dancing off of first. Pitch home. Barrels it up. Left field could be trouble. It'll drop for a base hit. And everybody will go station to station as a single puts runners at first and second. Now batting, the shortstop for the Knights, number 11, Sawyer Brown. Sawyer Brown digs in from the right side. Barrels that up. Second baseman says he's got it. That drops for a base hit. It should have been an they've called the infield fly. So runners did not have to advance. And yeah, he was out. Infield fly was called, so the runner at first is out and the runner at second is out. So that's a double play for the Southside Warriors. Now batting, the second baseman, number 13, Gavin Harris. Gavin Harris digs in from the right side. Carter Brown advances to third. 2 outs. Pitch home. That'll miss inside. 1-0's the count. Barrels that up to the second baseman. Little bobble, still has time, and unable to make the play, so E4 will put another run across home plate. Now batting, number 16, the first baseman, Nate Harrell. And we'll step aside as we have an injury here. First pitch into Harrell, misses outside or inside, catches inside. Excuse me, good Lord, I'll get it here in a second. Catches the outside corner for a strike. First pitch in. Gavin dancing off of first. Pitch home, breaking ball, stays high. Good frame by the catcher. Didn't get the call. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. 12-0 your score all Knights. The 1-1, and he steps off. That'll send Gavin dabbing back into first base. The 1-1 offer. Barrels that up. Second baseman sits on it, throws to first, and gets the out for out number 3. We go to the top of the fifth. 12-0 your score here in Greenville. We go to the top of the 5th. Number 10, Jackson, digs in from the right side for the Warriors. He takes ball 1 high and inside, 1-0 the count. 12-0 your score here in Greenville as we look towards the ending of the middle school game. Sails out of Blake's hands, 2-0. Varsity baseball due up at the conclusion of the middle school game here, probably about a 20-30 minute break in between. Varsity girls soccer still going on over on the soccer field next door. And Chula's taco truck here. And swings and comes up empty, 2-1 the count. The 2-1 sails high and inside for a ball. 3-1 is Jackson way ahead here. As Blake Sutton looking to find his groove. The 3-1 offer. And a little too much juice on that one, and Jackson draws the base on balls. Now batting for the Warriors, number 11, Noah. Noah digs in from the right side, runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Sutton looks over to Harrell holding the runner at first. He comes set. Pitch home. Just missed the upper part of the zone, 1-0 the count. The 1-0. That'll miss behind him, 2-0 the count. Sutton takes a look at Jackson getting his lead at first with Harrell holding him on. The pitch home. Too much grip on that one. To throw it down to first. Did they get him? Yes, he did. Stepping off the bag. Good heads-up play by Ethan Bear behind the plate. Fires down to first to Harrell. Gets the tag on the first baseman, not paying attention. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 the count here in Greenville. And the pitch home. And tried the corner and missed. He'll draw the base on balls. That'll put a runner at first. Now batting for the Warriors, number 4, Reese. So another runner at first, 1 away here. Number 4, Reese, and one of the subs comes in. He takes over the right side of the batter's box. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch misses high and inside. And runner gets a late jump. Let's see. Ethan thinks about it, holds on to it. So that'll put a Southside Warrior in scoring position at second base with 1 away. Sutton wants a new baseball. Sutton toes the rubber. Sawyer holding the runner at second. The pitch home. And a little short. 2-0 the count. Looks like he's over gripping his pitches right now, putting a little too much grip on them. The 2-0. Just a bit inside, and did he give him? He gave him a strike there. The 2-1. That'll hit, go to the back corner. He's going to third. Throw down to third, just a little high. And that'll move a runner to third. 3-1 the count here in Greenville. Southside threatening once again with a runner at third. And reset the plate. A hitter's count here. 3-1 the count. 1 away. Sutton comes set. Pitch home. And healthy cut. Comes up empty as he blew it by him on the inside. That works it to a full count. Sutton toes the rubber, comes set for the payoff pitch. That'll miss low and away, and that'll put the runner on. Runners on the corners with 1 away. Darren, the third baseman, digs in from the right side. Runners on the corners, one out. Southside working on a rally here. Steps off. And that'll send the first baseman diving back into first. Blake steps off, throws to first, and first baseman dives back in, just gets back in. A little third to first action. Darren looking for his first pitch. Gets it. Hop, bad hop. Throws to second. Did he get him? Safe. So an error plates the first run for Southside. Now batting the catcher, number 3, Elijah. Southside with something cooking here. One out, 2 runners on. Runners at first and third as the catcher, Elijah, digs in from the right side. Sun beaten down from first to third and fouls that one off, and that's going to catch Ethan. And Ethan says he's okay, and that'll send the umpire out to give him a second. Elijah digs in from the right side. Runners at first and second, one away. The 0-1 offer. Healthy cut, just comes up empty. 0-2. Sutton comes set, the 0-2 offer. This is low and away. Tried to get him to chase. Elijah laid off of it. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Just a bit inside. 2-2 to count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runners with their leads. Pitch home. And a little too much grip on that one. That one gets by him. Runners take off. Ethan's got a chance. Fires to third. Just a little off the mark. And that puts 2 Southside Warriors in scoring position. And Southside threatening with 2 more in scoring position. 12-1 your score here in the top of the 5th. Elijah with a full count. Foul ball down the third base line. He got all of that and then some. And we'll reset and do it again. Blake toes the rubber, looks into Bear behind the plate, gets his sign, he comes set, checks the runners, the payoff pitch. Healthy cut, comes up empty. Now batting, your second baseman, number 15, Oakley. Two outs, 2 runners on here in the top of the 5th. Barrels that up to the shortstop. Good glove by Sawyer Brown. Fire across the field. 4 out, number 3. And that will be your ball game here at GCA. Final score, Southside 1, Knights 12. Stick around, hit the like and subscribe. We'll let you know when we go live for the varsity game. Due up in about 20 minutes. Goodbye, everybody.